In today's Healthier Me, the topic of COVID-19 testing can be a tricky one for parents. Some of you may be asking, at what point should I be getting my kids tested? Tara Campbell spoke with a pediatric expert to get some answers.
Hannah Weibel's taken her boys to be tested for COVID-19 a couple of times.
So they weren't super happy about it. They were a little scared.
She's still unclear whether it was the right move.
Because they started to feel sick and we were like, oh my gosh, is this COVID? Is it allergies? Is it a common cold? Like, what is going on?
Questions a lot of parents have. So when exactly does it make sense to get your kid tested?
Kids who have new cough, new shortness of breath, loss of smell and taste, those are the big symptoms. And so kids who have any of those, we would consider for testing pretty much right away.
Those are the 4 big symptoms to watch out for.
Other symptoms, if you're talking about nasal congestion or headache or sore throat or some of those other things that might be cold, then we have to look a little bit more closely at which symptoms you have.
But if any of those 4 big symptoms pop up, the doctor says it makes sense to get tested.
In Nebraska, we have the capability of testing kids who are symptomatic, pretty much whether or not they've been exposed.
And as far as exposure goes, if it's significant, they're staying home, symptoms or not.
Significant exposure is less than 6 feet away for more than 15 minutes. And so someone who's been in that situation where they've been exposed to someone with COVID needs to quarantine for 14 days.
And if you end up taking your child for a test, the doctor has some advice.
But it really helps those of us who have to do the testing if the kids are not super scared before they come. So it's okay to tell them, we're going to go get this test. You know, it's going to be a Q-tip in your nose. It's going to be fast and over with.
Stay with us. We'll take one more look at your Tuesday evening weather planner right after this.